Right, so this is, I've been doing this in and around other things, but this is day 3-ish, something like that, on the actual build. I've just sort of been working on it in the afternoons and bits and pieces here and there, but just thought I would show the detail of what I have done now. So I drilled these holes. I basically bolted these end pieces, our toe points, straight onto the chassis rail on the back of the Hilux there. And to do that, I actually had to modify these holes a bit. So these are pretty much bigger than what they were before. They were smaller holes, but I've sort of come out a bit, given a little angle to slide it straight in there. And if you can see back there, that slides straight along there under this wire and straight to this chassis rail right here. That runs along, and we get a couple of bolts, yeah, there and there and there. So that's it so far. I bolted them on, got it nice and level. I measured between my two pieces, and that came to bang on 1050 millimeters, 1 meter and 50 millimeters. So I could just cut a nice straight 100 by 50 at 1050 mil, and it fit in there real nice and snug. So I've just sort of welded this up now. I tacked it all together the other day, and I just clamped it down then so that I could start welding it off. So I've put a full bead across there. It's got to get cleaned up yet, obviously, and I'm going to actually polish this nice and flat too on the front here, so that from when you see it at the end, it'll look like one piece of steel with a nice big toe point in the front there, and that'll be super bloody rock solid. So once this is all welded up, I'll start working on our tube that comes off the sides, and then underneath I'll probably bolt that all on the car and work on the tube on the car. I think it'd just be easier. I'm pretty much gonna work on mirror images of one side, so I'll work on one side, get that right, and work on a mirror image version of that and make sure it works before I tack it off. But yeah, that's what we're up to at the moment. I should also say, we found someone very interested in this Hilux, and he basically gave us an offer we couldn't refuse. So he has bought it. Hilux is sold. And he also wanted the bar work that I was working on currently to go with it. So yeah, we're absolutely wrapped. We're going to be finishing this bar work off for it, and I'll step you guys through the whole process of us doing that. Maybe not the whole process this time. My previous videos, I had whole sections of sped up versions of me welding and stuffing around, but I think this time I'm just going to give updates throughout the process, show you guys the step-by-step versions of what this becomes and how it becomes what we've got planned on the computer for it. And then also the roof rack as well. He wants the roof rack put on, and that's going to be a bolt-on, bolt-off system onto our existing overhead bar there that we built. So we're going to have little clamps that clamp down onto the back end here. It comes up and straight across the top of the roof. And that'll just be a bolt-on, bolt-off system, so that it's just going to be a sick looking rig on the weekend, or through the week I should say. And then on the weekend, when you go camping, you smash on your camping roof racks and throw your tents up there. This thing's just going to be an absolute weapon. I love this car, and it pains me to say it, but she is going to a new home, and I just hope he takes care of her the way I would. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll post this up shortly, and we'll chat again soon.